I'm cracked associate producer Bridget Greenberg, and here I am, on the internet, where people from all over the world come together to share opinions and ideas, and we messed it up, you guys. We messed it up bad. See, the internet is mostly written by millennials who don't have that much life experience. So the bright ideas we end up sharing around with each other are mostly stuff we picked up from movies and television that we're regurgitating back out to each other in listicle form. Like this article from Thought Catalog, where the author gives advice ranging from, yeah, I guess I was probably gonna get around to that anyway, to, what the shit are you talking about, to, huh, this author's trying to get me killed. Look, if you're able to backpack around the world, by all means go. But make a plan. Unless your last name is Neeson and your dad's name is Liam, in that case, still make a plan. Things didn't go great for the daughter in that movie. No 20-something is qualified to give another 20-something advice about being 20-something. It's pretty obvious the writers are getting advice from things they've seen in movies, specifically ones where a middle-aged lady wears a tan sweater like Under the Tuscan Sun, or It's Complicated, or Eat, Pray, Love, or a TV show where the main character wears a dumb hat. And there's so many of these articles and they get reposted all over the internet. So it might be time for me to break down some of the more problematic pieces of advice, like this one from Elite Daily. Struggle! If you made the decision to struggle, you're probably not doing it. You're just using the term struggle incorrectly, like in the IMDb synopsis of Bridget Jones' Diary. Much like they do with the spelling of the name Bridget, 2T's, by the way. They use the word struggle incorrectly. Age, weight, and lack of a man isn't a struggle. It's a problem Hollywood's making up. Like zombies, or more Entourage reunions. Sure, you should work hard for something. Try a thing you might fail at. Go to work hungover. I'm doing it now. Just don't call it a struggle, because while it may be difficult for you to sleep in the apartment you may or may not fully pay for because of the homeless person yelling outside, you are not struggling. The screaming homeless person is. You're just complaining. Travel's another piece of advice that gets thrown around all the time. Look, I'm sure traveling's great. There's nothing wrong with traveling. Though telling people to travel makes you the worst. The response I have to someone telling me I should travel is the exact same response I would have to someone telling me I should become Catwoman. Sounds great, and I would love to, and I've given it a lot of thought. Maybe I could. I don't have the time or resources right now. Also, I have other shit to do, you know, for the adult life I'm trying to start. You know who gets to travel? Women in movies like Under the Tuscan Sun or Eat, Pray, Love. These are accomplished women with solid careers they've had for a while and divorce settlements coming their way. Not a 20-something with student loans and a comparative lit degree. Maybe one day I'll be a retired divorcee drinking wine in the Italian countryside, but for now it's Tinder dates and beer in a can because your 20s are a fun and magical time. And since I brought up student loans, let's bring it back to the Thought Catalog article, because it is dangerously stupid. Thought Catalog gives us this irresponsible nugget of wisdom. Give your credit card a workout. For the love of God, do not do that. The author here clearly doesn't know what credit is, probably because the card isn't really theirs. This shouldn't need to be said, but now I'm actually terrified it does. Credit follows you. It's like the permanent record teachers used to scare you with in grade school. But unlike setting your class pet free, credit isn't a fun and hilarious joke. Credit comes back to bite you. Like a scared, loose hamster. That was a bad analogy. This advice is so bad it could only come from the mecca of privileged white lady hijinks. Sex and the City. We've all heard the criticisms of this show, so there's no need to rehash the fact that there's no way these women have jobs if they're getting drunk every weekday afternoon. We all know this show's ridiculous. I mean, the only way any of this could possibly make sense is if Carrie and the gang just lived outside the law and stole everything they encountered and used the high-powered men in their lives as a cover to help them blend in. Oh my god! The Sex and the City characters are Catwoman. I'm so sorry. I have to go rethink everything. Can someone look up the next flight to Tuscany? Hey guys, thanks so much for watching that video. You can click like if you liked me personally, or subscribe to the channel if you like the other people on the channel better than me to see their videos, or leave a comment and tell me why my face is weird, or whatever you were gonna say anyway. Just do it. I don't care. They're paying me.